just have one question, which is an interesting part for the exam sake. So the question is saying some students observe drops of water falling from a tap that leaks, as shown in figure 1.1. So we have a tap here which is showing water leaking from the tap. So the students measure the time for 50 drops to fall from the tap. Then the time for 50 drops to fall is 20 seconds. Then the question is saying calculate the average time between two drops falling. So now one thing that you need to understand here is that time is evenly distributed, meaning to say that if you find the time for the average time, this one is going to be called the time taken between two drops. Okay, so what we are going to do here is this. We need to write the formula. So we are looking at the average time. So I'm just going to say average time. Okay, so we have average time, which is going to be equal to the total time. So we have the total time taken, then divided by the number of drops. So number of drops. Okay, so number of drops. So according to what we have here, we have 20 seconds as the total time, and then in terms of the number of drops, we have 50. Then when I divide, I'm going to get 0.4 seconds, meaning to say this is going to be our final answer because time is evenly distributed. That is one thing that you need to know. So we can write our answer here as 0.4 seconds. Then for the second question, which is B, it is saying the students collect some drops of water. The students measure the volume of the water they collect. State the term for the equipment that is suitable for measuring the volume accurately. So the instrument that can measure the volume accurately is called the measuring cylinder. Okay, that one measures the accurate volume. So we can say measuring cylinder, measuring cylinder. Then the last one, it is saying in a similar experiment, another student collects 0.21 kgs of water. Calculate the weight of this water. So here you know to say that weight is equal to mass multiplied by gravity. So gravity here is equal to 9.8 Newton per kg. So just depend on the level that you are doing. So you can get 9.8 or you can get the gravity to be 10 Newton per kg. Okay, so me, I'm just going to use 9.8. So we are calculating the weight of water. So we know to say that the mass of water is 0.21 kgs, then multiply by 9.8 Newton per kg. So kg and kg, they are going to cancel each other. Then 0.21 multiplied by 9.8. Okay. So here weight is going to be equal to 2.1 newtons. So this is going to be my answer, 2.1. So if you're new to this channel, subscribe for more videos like this and remember to share the video to your friends if you find it useful.